intuu hilowlili inka dare mayka kooy saako beeraley ahayni afarsini beeraha noo abaarsadaan webigiina noo guri marka anta gargaar ha ku weydini Kenya haddana si magaas roogo anka talada fade sa'ala si magaas ana rooga ya anka talada fade hollan rooga tuugada inta igiliya arakan ay haaye
About the tragedy in Somalia.
A refugee camp was never meant to be a permanent home.
The decision to close the Dab camp is final.
25 years is a long time to host such a large community.
lama haasa laha lamaadaas baaweynta siyad unaga qabta baayarta alxamdulillah lama unaga roogta lamana jidka ugu dhimidaan marka saasa jirta toman iyo afar ka dhade murug zaid ay gobatay wala aan qaadawna aan lahayna wala aan siyawna aan lahayna murug zaid ay gobatay
The main purpose of construction of the fence was to deter the incursions that are made by terrorist elements crossing over from the Federal Republic of Somalia into Kenya. It was not intended to divide the people of Somalia and Kenya, but just to deter the bad elements between the two countries.
It was around midnight. The blast was a bit loud. It really scared him. Even sometimes when he has the banging of the door, he really wakes up from the sleep and then starts screaming. But with time, you will forget that.
I've been here for 1 year and close to about 7 months. During that time, I can recall almost about 5 to 6 attacks. Al-Shabaab claimed attacks. Number is close to about 20.
The fence is important. It's very important. This is a vast border, a very vast from here to where? How many kilometers? No one can control the movement of the people.
maya jidka la agma biina taruus leh aqaanay lacag walba ma biina haduu daadi leen isku marna.
We encourage them to go back to their country. Since 2013 we have repatriated about 75,000. This year my target will be to repatriate everybody because we intend to close the camp.
The decision to close the Dab camps it could have a very negative impact of the perception of refugee life in a country where you look like no more welcome.
The security impact of these refugees, some of them are terrorists, and the terrorists are using the refugee camp as a harbor of attacking our country. If we have a camp that is being used as a harbor of terrorists, then that camp must be dismantled.
The Garissa University attack and the Westgate attack, both of those two were conceived, planned, and later executed within the Dadaab refugee complex. It is unfortunate because the majority of the refugees are peace-loving and people with a need for protection. But when a camp becomes a den of terrorists, I think any government will do the right thing, and the right thing will be to close the camp.
Some refugees confess that instead of waiting the deadline and being taken to the border, they prefer to anticipate and find their way out of the camps. You know, as British say, home sweet home. Because once they are home, nobody will chase them out except Al-Shabaab.
We must encourage the Somali nationals to go back home. Nobody is going to build that country for them other than themselves. That's why I'm talking about east, west, south, north, home is best. Yeah, and they know it. Yeah, they know it very well. Refugee phenomena has been a problem to Kenya just the same way it's a problem in Europe now. A huge number of refugees is a burden to the economy of this country. Europe itself is feeling the pressure. How would you compare the pressure on Kenya as a middle-income country to the pressure on Europe as a developed continent?
The government and the people of Kenya have been taking care of these refugees for now 27 years. There never seemed to be any solution. Instead of condemning the Kenyan government for its intention to close the camps, how many countries are willing, for example, to take 10,000 of these refugees? That will be not just lamenting, but providing the solutions.
I only know that after tomorrow, there will still be at least 247,000 refugees. Personally, I fail to understand how the camps could close with 247,000 refugees.
أهو هتوقف لجوريس نقدر ما أنت ما والرجاء والله نشري ده الرجاء أبار بوا كسمة إيه وبيلو إيه حمر سيلين جير مقالة ده الكلام بادي أنت لسه